sure you subscribe that way. I know you guys are excited to talk about what we're talking about next.
What is it,
I think that when this actually happened, and the first time we saw him in a Rams jersey, like so many Ram fans I almost cried. Bobby Wagner. We gotta talk about it.
We gotta talk about
it. And I'll just say this: the Rams, under the McVay era, the Rams have been known as a team you can run on, and we've had decent linebacker play. But what does it mean to you guys that we have someone of Bobby Wagner's caliber as part of our team?
Finally.
Yeah, it just, man, it brings an element that we haven't had in a while. It's something that, come week one, it's going to show immediately on the field. His presence, the way he's able to read defenses. I mean, there's no disrespect to the guys like Troy Reed who went out there and ball. We threw our fair share of shade at Troy Reed, but at the end of the day, he made plays. He got him a ring. Mm-hmm. He's not on the team no longer, and we upgraded and got Bobby Wagner, all pro linebacker, by the way. So he brings intangibles that a lot of these linebackers just don't bring or haven't brought on this team over the past few years, and it's gonna show immediately.
And he already showing impact. Already.
Well, Ernest Jones. That's the impact. Ernest Jones gonna come in. He's gonna become that guy. I feel like can get you 100 tackles. With a good healthy season easily. He's a sideline to sideline guy, and that benefits because of Bobby Wagner. Him being able to dissect defenses, a good blitzer. Just good pass coverage linebacker. He bring, I couldn't believe it when it happened, Pedro. I heard the rumblings, but I didn't think he was really going to come back home.
It was going to make sure it was going to happen. Like, dang, we really got Bobby. It definitely made too much sense. Then he came back home in LA. He's from Los Angeles. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of right. And business falls,
And I agree with what you guys are saying that Bobby Wagner really does bring a new dimension to this defense that we didn't really have before.
No,
you hear about him talking defensive scheme with other players, and apparently him and Raheem Morris are on the exact same page. They're in sync, so you love to hear that. And I believe he's going to be voted team captain, and I think he's going to be wearing the green dot as well.
Yeah, so they already assigned him the green dot already through training camp. So he's going to be calling the plays.
And they say as far as the defense as a whole, the communication is perfect.
I believe it, yeah. And I just it's just so interesting to me because I wouldn't say that our linebacking core has been bad by any means in the McVay era. And we've had some decent play out of that group, but I have felt like every year when analysts or other fans talk about what their concern for the Rams are heading into the season, even last year, that was kind of the thing is, well, we have some unknowns at linebacker. They have potential, but we're not really sure. Where this year, Bobby Wagner, we got Ernest Jones, we got Leonard Floyd.
Yes.
I mean, look,
come on, man.
These are first round guys, all talented guys on this one defense, that still is strong even with the departure of Von Miller. And another thing that I saw as well, I think I don't really put too much stock in the PFF thing, but I did see that they had our position rankings on defense, as far as rank. And I think every other defensive position that we had on our team was top 10 outside of linebacker.
Wow.
I think it was ranked 17th in the, as far as PFF.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But you adding Bobby Wagner to that's clearly going to be a top 10, unit heading into the season, especially with Ernest Jones. So I just think, it's beneficial for this whole defense having a guy like Bobby Wagner out there that can, command the defense from the second level. I mean, it was good that Jordan Fuller was able to have the green dot, for one season, get that experience. Yeah. But I think, Bobby Wagner having that green dot and patrolling that defense along with Aaron Donald, letting him do his thing, it's best for the team.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely. Well, I know all Ram fans were stoked to see Bobby Wagner go
out there. See that 45 on the field?
Well, and to be honest, the game I'm most excited for, I want to see him versus the 49ers. And Kyle Shanahan's going to try and run it down our throats.
Not happening.
Bobby Wagner's going to spot out all of those fake sweeps and everything.
Yep. No.
And it's going to be a treat. It is going to be a treat.
It's definitely going to be a different feel, in that game. Shout out Jimmy Ward.
Yeah. Jimmy